Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Bradley.
and the critters, of course. It is a beautiful day. Here is 2/17. It is February 17th of 2022. It is Thursday afternoon at 1:08 p.m. If you notice something, we're getting up earlier, and that's been nice. Brad did not go to physical therapy today because he just didn't feel like it. And it's not anything like he feels poorly or anything, but Brad and I are very much introverts. And we don't like, if we wanted to run every day, we would have a lifestyle that way. We don't. We don't like to people. We don't like to have to run into Rocky Mount, every single day and stuff. And he had had enough medical stuff for a little bit. He's doing his exercises at home, right?
I am.
You feel pretty good.
I do.
He's up moving more and more.
I am.
Yes. And he's walking, not to shuffle. He's doing actual steps. I can see a big difference. I can see a big difference on the way his shoulders are. His shoulders now are straight across again.
Okay.
Cool. So he's doing great. And I'm gonna let him decide on what he wants to do for physical therapy. If he wants to do it all here at home with my assistance, if he wants to be doing it there. But for 3 times a week, and they're only open 4 days a week. So get that. And next week, were they planning on having you in there every day? Because they're closed Monday.
Oh,
Monday is
wow.
President's Day. So were they planning on having you in there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday?
I don't know.
Yeah. So, that's a little excessive. I mean, you can do the exercises here at home. So,
Well, and like you said, sweetie, it's just I'm so tired of seeing doctors all the time.
mhm.
I'm so tired of being under the microscope all
You
the
feel
time.
like you're living your life in a petri dish.
Yep.
That you're no longer a person. You're just you're just your birth date, basically.
Yeah.
Your birth date, what's your name, and stuff. I mean, you honestly feel like the minute you are on the phone with somebody, you just start, and you do now, start
Mhm.
just rattling off your birth date
Yep.
and what your name is, where you live, so they can verify, you
Yeah.
know. So, like I said, we don't want to run every day.
Yeah.
And that's not cheap on the gas,
No.
because like I said, we don't live in Rocky Mount. So, I mean, I think they're assuming that. And, you know, if we're not the type of people that like to go work out in a gym anyway, you've never heard me saying, oh, I mean, you've heard me say that we're going to go swimming, and like when we lived in Wyoming and stuff, you never heard me say we're going to go work out in a gym.
No.
Because we don't like to. That's why I have equipment at home. We literally have everything that they would have there at a physical therapist here at home.
Yep.
Including even the step that you're supposed to step on and off of. I bought one of those. I have one. So, I'm going to let him decide. I bet you anything he decides he's not going to do that part of it, that he's just going to keep doing his own, He's up walking and stuff. They gave all the exercises and everything. So, you know, you do worry too about how much it will cost, like I said, gas wise,
Yeah.
to run in because we usually go into town once a week right now.
Yep.
And I know you guys are going, God, that's not hardly. It isn't, but we don't feel that we need to. Okay? We're not people. For us, going out of the house and having a good time is going for a drive, depending on how much gas is,
Yeah.
and or getting a sandwich from Harris Teeter, splitting it, and sitting at City Lake and watching the ducks and the geese.
Mhm.
That's our big entertainment thing.
Yep.
We aren't even eating out now because the cost of, you can try your darndest to set aside money to save, and something will always come up, you know. But I do think that I told you guys yesterday that Brad thought he had fixed the toilet and then it was still kind of acting up. It's seeming like it's pretty good now. You just don't put any kind of toilet paper in there, and of course, you're not going to do number 2 in that one. You better plan out your number 2 to go into the east wing, right? You're in the
Good
east
job.
wing.
Yes.
I'm in the west.
I'm impressed.
I'm the wicked, wicked witch of the west.
Yeah.
So, but you pick and choose your battles, right? I've been doing the whole I've done the whole dish soap, hot water trick. So with Brad, that works okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, what are you doing, girlfriend? Jellybean, are you leaving me? Oh, she is. See, but um, and I've done the whole vinegar with baking soda, which seems to be a little more effective. Of course, we've done all the Drano we had, you know, and again, I don't feel like going just to Dollar Tree right now. You know, yeah, I need to get uh, definitely more cleaning vinegar and stuff, but we will. When we do go, don't let me forget that I need to get oven cleaner too.
Okay.
You know, does that sound
Okay.
like it needs water?
It does.
Okay. Can you at least shut it off or something then?
It will automatically shut off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It figures, right? When I'm sitting down and doing videos,
Yep.
yeah. So, I mean, we will maybe next week or so, depending on, you know, how finances are. We got some more prescriptions we're going to have to pick up. So I'm kind of waiting on that. And, you know, to have enough fresh stuff for the rest of the month. We go through it. We go through, like, the yogurts and, like, fresh fruit and stuff. We go through it. So, other than that, things are going really well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still working on that same hat. Haven't finished it yet. I was so darn tired last night by the time we got back to the bedroom, and so was he. Okay, this is funny. Uh, Brad was determined to stay up yesterday, right? And he did for most of the day. He took about an hour and 15-minute nap, and it was not a real restful sleep. He wanted to sleep in the. He's utilizing a wheelchair right now just to sit in because it sits up a little bit higher. Um, so he was using that. I got him to get his feet up on his ottoman, and you know he knew I was going to be doing dishes and stuff. And so I see him pretty soon and be like, and then a little bit later be, you know. But so he did that. But by the time that we got back in the bedroom, we were both so darn tired. But what I can tell you guys is yesterday, before Brad took his nap, he loved that show called Magician. Is that what it's called
Yeah.
on
The
Netflix?
Magicians. Yeah.
Magician on Netflix, and it was like the last episode, right? He really wanted to watch it. He's you know got the remote in his hand and he's got Netflix up. He fell asleep before it even started. Then back in the bedroom, he fell asleep again. What, about halfway through, maybe?
Something like that.
And
Yeah.
not that the show was boring. It's just he was that tired.
Yeah.
Then he's like, "No, I'm watching this." And he starts it over from the beginning
I'm
again.
gonna make it.
Right? Did you start? Yeah.
And I did. I made it.
Sometimes I have to do that. Like I'll be watching somebody's video and I'll keep getting interrupted or maybe falling asleep and I have to keep rewatching it. So, but yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
He's doing really well though.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
And
really well.
still keeping a positive attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. You're
And
walking so much better already.
yeah, sometimes the positive attitude is difficult, but you know.
Well, sometimes because of the pain.
Yeah.
We're still kind of trying to get a handle on that, but the pain is a different kind of pain.
Yeah.
And his back really hurts. But I said I think your muscles in your back are really trying to adjust to, you know, the new equipment and the height difference now.
Yeah.
An inch
Yeah.
is a big, you know, your spine was kind of, you know,
Yeah.
compensating for that hip, and now it's like, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Now it's supposed to, it's have to
But
straighten up.
so he's back on the Aleve. They had him not do the Celebrex anymore, like I was telling you guys. So he's back on the Aleve and stuff, which I think overall, once he gets a handle on the pain. When's the last time you took something besides that, though? Have you taken anything besides that today?
I took my morning meds and that's all I've taken.
Okay, so did you ever find your white round dish of pills?
I have.
Okay,
well, it might be behind me, but
okay. Next time I go in the bathroom, remind me, and I'll grab mine, and you can. We have our prescription painkillers in there, and sometimes it's time for him to take one.
Yeah.
I can tell it is. So we'll have him do that. But he's doing really well. You know.
Yeah.
You are.
Thank
I
you.
know it's hard at first, and it's a shock to you. It's a shock to your body.
Yeah.
You've never had surgery before.
No.
So, yeah, and like I said, you're 61 years old, so it's not like if I had surgery when I had my gallbladder out when I was like 24, 25 years old. And yeah, it was back when they cut you like in half. You felt like you were in a bad magician show. You know, it was right when they were just starting the laparoscopic surgeries, and at that time, you could not have any stones or anything to have that type.
Yeah.
So, but it's a lot different than
Yeah.
you know, when you have it, have any kind of surgery. And the only other kind of surgery he's had is just when he had his wisdom teeth out. So,
Yeah, and
you know,
I remember when you had, I think it was your gallbladder, and I kind of had to push your mom out of the way because she
you
was,
did,
yeah, she was right in your face. And,
yeah, which is not what you wanted to wake up with.
yeah,
But,
I can imagine.
you know, and the bad was just kind of like this. My wife, back off, you know, but that's what we're doing. I'm gonna finish this hat. I would like to go in and paint for a while. We'll see. I don't know if you're gonna take a nap or not. You're gonna try not to.
I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
You know, but yeah, I'd love to see you get in there and paint.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have you go on your bed and take a nap or something, and maybe you can just take some painkillers back there. Then you have them back there.
Yeah.
But I really would love to put the headphones on and paint for a bit.
I would love to see
You know, and maybe in a couple hours I'll wake you up. That way you won't sleep all day. But you know, your body needs time to recover.
Yeah, and that's
You just got done. You were just doing some exercises too,
Yeah.
so no wonder you're in a bit more pain. You just got done doing.
Mhm.
And they said, I remember in that book, they said to take your painkiller, whatever you're on, a half hour before you go to have physical therapy. So we need to start implementing that at home.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. A
Yeah.
lot of times I'll just
The ankle pumps that they talk about, and you know, keep him mobile.
Yeah.
He's been getting up, even though he's really not supposed to. But he's been getting up using 2 canes and walking. But hey, he's stable. So they said also do as much as you can.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, and my ultimate goal is you know, I want to get strong enough that I can get a bike and ride it.
mhm, mhm, yep, it would be nice.
Yeah.
You know, very nice. I was
Mhm.
thinking probably about your birthday. You might be ready for one. You know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's doing great. We're doing great.
And one of the things I want to make sure and put this out here in the general public, but I am so grateful for everything you've done, for all your help, and you know, I feel bad because I can tell there's sometimes you start to do a little drag ass, and it's,
Well,
I know, but I just want to know.
I'm M57, which I still have. We were talking about this today. Sometimes you catch yourself going, how old you are, and you're going, am I really that old already?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's one thing that's about when you see some elderly person, and then you realize you went to school with them. It's like you don't realize that you're in that same age. But I mean, sometimes I think about it, and it's like, gosh, when I'm my next birthday, I'll be 58.
Just wait till you have the big 6-0.
I know, but it's just, well, I remember when I had the big 5-0, you know, when you're just like, wow. But, I mean, you know what birthday affected me the very most was when I turned 40. Remember? Felt devastated.
You've probably forgotten this.
What?
But I remember we were closing in on your 30th birthday, and you were so upset and crying and everything. And your birthday came around, and then you realized that it wasn't your 30th birthday, it was your 29th birthday.
Yeah, for a whole year.
Yeah.
And he let me when I was a year older than I was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, I mean, we're doing good.
Yeah.
But I don't want anybody to think bad of him because he's not running to physical therapy. Because, like I said, he and I don't like to exercise with other people around, and we've done enough of it ourselves. And like you said, he's tired of doctors and stuff. You get so overwhelmed, especially as we get older, with so many doctors. I'm bad about that myself. I canceled my last mammogram appointment because, first off, it was early in the morning. And I just was feeling overwhelmed because between Brad getting ready for surgery and stuff, I'm like, I need a little bit of a break. Yesterday, I was supposed to go in for lab work. Now, Brad was legitimately having an allergic reaction to the Celebrex. Extremely dizzy. I wasn't about to leave him and go do the lab work or try to get him out of this house when he was so dizzy. Can you imagine if you'd fallen down the stairs or something? Like the nurse said, you're a big guy. I can't. If you start falling, I'm not gonna be able to stop you.
Yeah.
And then we don't. Then we're gonna have to call 911, and then they're gonna have to try and see what kind of damage he's done.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Well, and then just couple 3 hours before you came to pick me up, I got so dizzy and so lightheaded.
Yeah, that's when your blood pressure dropped down to 78/40, and they were scrambling to get it up. And what were they doing to try and get it up? You never did tell me.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do not remember.
And I know the nurse talked to me about it and stuff. So, we have another blood pressure cuff coming in tomorrow, a new one, and so we'll be able to keep track. He felt less dizzy this morning. He still did feel somewhat dizzy, but not as bad. But he did go ahead and take Celebrex yesterday morning. It'll take a little bit to get out of your system. Plus, we've been working on him getting hydrated. He's been drinking Propel and been drinking like some B8 juice and that kind of stuff, which he loves. I'm like, drink it, drink it. Try and get him to eat more protein. He just hasn't been real hungry, so. Uh,
It was like for dinner, I only ate about half of what I normally ate.
yeah, I know. Yeah, but at least you ate something. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So, besides that, everything's going well. Like I said, he'll get his physical therapy in.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to let the surgery go and not be that. Nobody wants to be back to being active worse than Brad does. That's the bottom line why he had the surgery done. And,
Yeah.
He saw what I meant, though, that after a while, after they're doing stuff to you, you're in the hospital, you really don't care who sees what because they've all seen it before. So it's like, like you always kind of wonder because, like, after a while, she just gets kind of like, especially when I was having problems with my breast and I had that major infection because everybody come in the room wanted to see it.
Yeah.
So pretty soon it was almost like, here, you're into the room, here, let me get it out.
Yeah. Stop and flop.
I swear, all of Wyoming plus then other teaching places all had pictures of it.
Yeah.
Because it was such a unique case, they actually did take pictures and write it up. And I guess I'm still part of the teaching program. From what
or at least,
that's what Dr. Lawrence said. Oh, you were the one, remember?
Yeah.
We were talking about it. We're talking about the history. It's like, you were the one. But, yeah, that was me. That was me. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really proud of you. You're doing really well.
Thank you.
I just have to caution him not to get too cray going.
Yeah, sometimes I have a hard time just.
I know you. This has been so hard on you having to not be active, and you imagine all the new fishing places, and he wants to do the magnet fishing. He's got a new remote control truck. He's got telescopes, binoculars. I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff he wants to mess with. Plus, simple things like Brad hasn't been able to go outside and barbecue because it would take him so long to get down the stairs. Plus, he can't carry anything going down the stairs or coming back up. That I think you've used it once, maybe twice since we lived here.
Twice,
yeah. And that's things he's looking forward to doing, going outside and doing some woodwork.
Yep.
Again,
Yep.
Human body is made to move.
Yep. Oh yeah. And yeah, I want to definitely get out. There's some places around here that I would like to explore. Walk through and explore.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get off the even the not so beaten path, it's hard to. It's been really hard to walk on uneven ground.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I've had to be really careful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm done. I've had enough. And
You're
actually,
done as in.
As in,
What do you mean you're done?
being laid up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because you got to specify
I
what.
know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
know they don't.
and um, I'm tired of having ladies hold the door open for me. Because that's the way I was brought up. You
Yeah.
know, and I want to be able to get to a point where I can come around and open your car door for
I
you.
know you missed that because he
Yeah,
always used to open up my car door for me, whether I was getting in a vehicle or leaving a vehicle, and
yeah,
and I miss that too
yeah.
because, you know,
And it's gotten to a point now with me that um, you head out to the Jeep and you end up waiting about 5 to 10 minutes for me
I
to
don't
get
mind
down the
that, but I
stairs.
just like to get
Yeah,
everything set in place.
yeah,
I don't want him to be trying to hurry because I'm standing there right behind him.
yeah,
Um, and I miss that you being able to stand up and really give me a hug. And so I'm looking forward to that.
yep,
Yesterday we did a little dance though because he needed some help getting up off my bed. And so I came, and put my arms underneath his armpits, and we kind of did the bear hug thing and
hmm,
slowly got him up. And then
yeah,
we just kind of stood there and swayed a little bit and let you
yep,
get your balance. And at one point in time, you told me you were falling backwards. And I said, no, you're not. But you had the sensation that you
yeah,
were falling backwards.
yeah,
And he wasn't because I had him and stuff.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but, hey,
That was nice.
you do what you can, you
Yeah,
know.
that was very nice.
hmm Cat is licking out of this.
I know.
She's such a weird cat.
Yes, she is.
So, but I may end up going in and taking water pills and just watching some TV and loom knitting. Actually, I'm going to work on a wreath. That's what
Yeah,
I'd like to do. I'd like to paint too, but I know I can't paint and then go,
yeah,
visit the little girl's room.
yeah.
So I got to take some water pills, get some swelling off of my feet and stuff. Not
Yep.
super bad, but you know, right?
Yep.
I just want to do an update because we're doing great. He's doing great. He's doing super. He couldn't be doing any better than you're doing. No, I mean you really have, embraced it and stuff. And I know sometimes you want to sit a little bit more than they might like. But then he gets right up because the thing is, and you guys all can relate when you're in a lot of pain, and you know it's going to cause you more pain when you're getting up, even though overall it's good for you. Sometimes it can be kind of hard, but he does it. You catch yourself, and then it's like, okay, it's almost a reward thing. I get up and I'll do this, and then I can sit back down and rest.
Yep.
So,
And I remember how shocked the nurse was, or the therapist, when I walked down to the therapy room, and
mhm.
then she was trying to get help to hold me while I climbed the stairs, and while she was doing that, I just hopped up and down the stairs, and
Oh, the other day in the hospital. Oh,
yeah,
you didn't tell me that
yeah,
ever.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah,
Were
she
you
was.
as unassisted?
Mhm.
You don't think you're supposed to do that, were you?
I don't know, I did.
Well, I know, but don't.
Mhm. I know.
Hmm. No, but it should. What somebody should have been there to spot you in
Yeah,
case you were gonna get dizzy.
yeah. Well, she was right there, but she was looking elsewhere, and then she looked back, and I'm all the way up the
What'd she
stairs,
say?
and she kind of got after me a little bit
She
for
say Bradley and Heidi.
no, no, and then she was having me come down, and I just told her that I've got to go down backwards.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know why sometimes it's easier for both of us to go down the stairs backwards. Doesn't that sound backwards? But
Well, and for me, the majority of that is balance. You know.
I don't normally go down the stairs backwards anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I have.
No.
I did a few times, like in Crawfordville,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Hmm.
But like she said, whatever works.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Basically, if that's what it takes, then go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Get him going on some pain meds and stuff. But we just thought we'd come on and say hi and say we're doing great and um, you know, hang in there and never give up, right?
Exactly.
So I love you guys and I cherish your friendship so very much. I'm going to sit down later and answer comments. I know I haven't in a few days. I am going to. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.